can never seem to put it down. Your eyes get lost in mine just a little bit, and my eyes are locked on you in any place, in any crowd. Yeah, maybe I'm falling more than a little bit, little bit. You've got my heart racing, you've got me all in it, wishing that I could see you every hour, every minute. I'm just so distracted, your touch, I gotta have it. It's not like me to get so caught up. Maybe I'm crazy, maybe I'm stupid, maybe I'm a little bit in love, a little bit in love. Yeah, I think I'm falling more than a little bit, little bit. You've got my heart racing, you've got me all in it, wishing that I could see you every hour, every minute. I'm just so distracted, your touch, I gotta have it. It's not like me to get so caught up. Maybe I'm crazy, maybe I'm stupid, maybe I'm a little bit in love, a little bit in love, maybe I'm.
Good morning, South Florida.
And welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show.
Grab your coffee as we grow up the talk of the day
From the latest scoop around town,
to feel-good stories and messages of hope,
a few jokes and live calling,
highlighting local businesses,
discussing hot trends and news stories.
a dash of feel-good nostalgia,
I love those morning cartoons,
keeping up with upcoming events,
sometimes trying and delicious foods,
weekly horoscope updates,
an occasional flying duck.
some sparkle dust,
Don't forget my bell,
and my wand.
with our brew crew laughing on set.
So grab your coffee, your bagel, donut, or any breakfast as we get you up and ready for the rest of your day.
And don't leave us hanging. Give us a follow, comment live, or call right into the show at 888-994-4995 Studio B.
Whether it's a tip of the day or just to say good morning, we'd love to hear from you.
From Amp Media Production Studio, it's
The Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show.
Dawn, where's the snooze button?
Freddie, it's time to get up. We got a show to do. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Hang tight, guys. Pressing the snooze one more time.
And it's time to do a show.
Morning time, snooze button.
Welcome to the morning show. We haven't done this in a little bit, so I gotta talk real fast because we have to go.
It took us a while to get back to the morning show.
I gotta tell you, the morning show has all sorts of stuff. We've been accumulating new information for next year.
What do you got going on?
I have an agreement with my friend from the Coffee News,
Joey?
Mr. Joey. They have some surprises going on for next year.
Really?
Yeah, I knew everything. And I told them that we want to get involved because we want to host all of these wonderful people on the presentation.
Nice.
I also told him he's running out of space.
I know.
So
Sure.
there's something in the works to make it bigger.
Oh, very nice.
And he also says that if you and I walk into a place that has one of these, they want you to sign.
You did that. We went to the post office.
And they
remember?
presented it.
Did he?
Yeah, and the person presented it. They're going to come in. And also, they have a winner, chicken dinner. Congratulations. What's that say?
Congratulations to the November contest winner, Kevin Gray, who read Coffee News at Valero gas station in Boca.
And we donated 2 tickets to the Movies of Del Rey.
Ah, very
for
nice.
That deal.
Very nice.
Kind of cool.
Happy Friday to you. Happy Eve of Christmas Eve, everyone. I heard that this morning and I thought it's Christmas Eve morning before Christmas Eve. Biggest shopping day of the year.
The worst shopping day.
Biggest shopping day of the year. So if you out shopping and you still need those last minute gifts, like I think I probably do, don't do what I do.
I went last night after production.
I don't know how you did that. I was so
I was
tired.
so tired, I left it in the car.
I hope it wasn't food.
It was.
You left the food in your car?
Yeah.
No, it's gone.
Yeah.
Now you got to do it again.
Yeah.
Not so good.
That's okay.
Not so good.
But
Oh.
it happened. What are you going to tell you? So tired,
Do you
I fell
remember you
asleep.
did that before and you're like, you didn't remember you found the chicken in your car
It was
for
a
like
piece
a
of
month?
steak. It was
Ew.
meat.
Steak, he
It was
didn't know,
meat.
and he
It
couldn't
wasn't
figure
a
out what
month,
the
it was a
smell was.
week.
That's so gross.
He couldn't figure out what
The
the smell
smell
was.
of my car, I could not take it. And I'm like, why does my car smell like it died? And I go in the back, in the trunk, there was a piece of steak that I bought and I left it in there.
How do you not know? Oh my god, how do you not notice that for a month?
He
When
knew
you get
the
old,
smell.
you forget things. You understand? You forget things. You never forgot anything in your car? Ever?
Sometimes, but not like that.
I forgot my kid at the gas station one day. What are you
No,
telling me?
you did not.
You did not.
I had to go back to get him. It wasn't at the gas station. I go, I used to pick up Gio and Freddie from school. Oh, I can't believe I'm going to tell you this. So one day, I picked up Freddie, and we're going about our business. It was a Friday. And Gio's teacher shows up with the kid. And she says, "Did you forget something?" Oh,
Forgot to pick you up from school.
I was so humiliated.
How'd she find you?
Well, they have their address, and Mimi used to run that center. So my sister said, "Just take him over to my knucklehead brother."
Oh
And my sister was frantically calling me. What is wrong with you?
How's Mimi doing? Getting ready for this nor'easter they got coming in?
I sent her a little ray of sunshine. Did you see this morning that the clouds were red, this color?
No, I haven't.
The sky was red.
was
It looked like something from Mars.
Here?
Yeah, it was beautiful. That means bad weather's coming.
Hey, Mayor, what you got for us?
I have transition.
Yeah, let's see what we
What's
got.
the weather going to be
Let's
like?
see.
Okay, let's do it. 1 second.
As soon as we figure it out. In one simple 5 seconds.
How's the weather in your neck of the woods, as they say?
Well, it's going to be freaking cold.
We got freeze warnings here coming tomorrow morning. They say in the next 12 hours,
48 degrees on.
it's going to plummet.
But Tampa is going to 31.
They've got new housing shelters that are opening up for people that do not have homes that they're living in. So check out your county.
In Florida?
Yeah.
It ain't that cold.
Martin County, Okeechobee County, they're expecting freezing conditions. Doesn't matter if I don't want to say have you ever lived not in a house, but you have never lived not in a house. You're living outside under bad conditions. It's cold. You got to get someplace
Horrible.
warm.
You guys put on your leather pants and your gloves and your winter gear when it gets to, I don't know, 48.
It's been years.
Well,
Well,
it's
you're
going
going
to
to get to do
cold.
that tonight for sure. Tomorrow morning it's going to be cold. But New York, I see, is going to be 15, wind chill of like 0.
Minus something.
Texas, Dallas is 11, going to be minus something else with the wind chill. DC is 0 with the wind chill. Coming up this weekend, it's going to be bitterly
There was
cold everywhere.
minus something in Utah, I think 47. right?
Minnesota was like minus 50.
And what they did was they took boiling water, a pot of boiling water, and they threw it in the air, and it froze instantly. That's the most beautiful thing. They did it in slow motion. The news did it this morning. I've never seen anything like that. So I went outside with a boiling pot of water to see if that
You
could
burnt
do
yourself?
it. All over.
Kids, do not try this at home. Do not listen to Freddie's. There's our disclaimer on
Don't do it. See, they left out the part that's got to be minus. Afraid to work.
I can't believe the cold that's coming in. Oh my gosh. And everyone who's traveling, flights are canceled, airports are closing.
Thousands of flights.
As of yesterday, there were, I think, 1,200 flights that were already
It's funny you
canceled.
mentioned that because my sister's flight got canceled. She was supposed to come on Wednesday.
It's canceled because if you go to Chicago O'Hare Airport,
Yep.
the wind is going this way at like 80 miles an hour, and the snow is so thick you can't even see across the street. So if I'm going to take a plane, I say, yo, pilot, chill. We ain't going through that. I would never do that. Why would anybody? Somebody drowned, did you see, in Wisconsin?
What?
They slipped off the road and they didn't know the person was missing. They found him a couple of hours later and the car was bubbling like an ice cube.
I tell you, you
They
just
died
got to
in the
be
car.
careful. Traffic's going to be crazy. People are driving. Airports are closed. Airplanes are being canceled. Flights are being canceled. It's even going to be cold here. The iguanas are going to start falling out. We need one with an iguana falling out of a tree,
Oh,
Bailey.
yeah.
The iguanas will be falling out of the trees this weekend. Here's what they say not to do. Do not touch them. Do not move them. Do not pick them up. Let them stay where they
Why?
land, and they will thaw out and scamper on their way.
Now,
Really?
if the iguana's by my house, it becomes an endangered species because
I
they
know.
have destroyed my roof. And nobody seems to be able to catch them.
No, because they're breeding someplace.
What happened to the iguana we had out front?
I don't know if they ever found it. I never heard from the kid. The cage is gone, and there's plenty of iguanas. So I don't think you
no,
can
I
really
haven't
catch
seen
them.
any iguana. Have you guys seen iguanas outside?
I see him in my backyard all the time.
Here, Bailey, here.
Oh, here? Nope.
Today is National Festivus Day. I kind of wish Josh was here because we need a pole wrapped in tinfoil for Festivus for the rest of us.
Hey, where is he?
He's going to meet us up at the station since he
We
lives up
have been
there.
invited to Oldies radio station party today at 12:30, so we're going to be shooting up there.
Pretty exciting. So today's National Festivus Day. It's for families to come together and air their grievances. Anyone have any grievances they want to air?
No,
Here's the complaint department.
no, we don't want to do that.
Right now?
No. What did I
Nah,
tell
I'm too
you?
happy for that.
I don't think they have grievances here, which is good.
Of course they have grievance. Everybody has a grievance.
It's the grievance day. So I was actually reading about Hanukkah, the miracle of light. We all talk about the miracle of Christmas, right? The Christmas miracles that happen and love and everything like that. Well, the miracle of Hanukkah is about the miracle of light. And so here was the question that was pondered. If you only had enough money for wine for Shabbat or oil for your candles for Hanukkah, which do you choose?
Wine. Back to wine.
Anyone?
Wine.
They
You know
actually
why?
say
You
wine.
drink enough wine, you think the candles are lit.
That's because that's the Puerto Rican Jewish side of you. They actually say the oil because the Hanukkah lights are meant for everybody to share the beauty of the light. So it's more important to give to the community with the lights of Hanukkah than to have the wine for Shabbat.
The wine keeps you warm. The wine keeps you hallucinated. The wine keeps you loose. The candles are important too because
Who knew there was like an ethical conversation about that? But
You
apparently,
never asked a Rican.
apparently it's been pondered.
I gotta ask you, were there Ricans back in the day with Jesus? Were there any Ricans hanging out?
I don't think Puerto Rico was established.
Not
As,
Puerto Rico, just Ricans.
Isn't a
Ricans
Rican
is
someone
an
from
Indian.
Puerto
It's
Rico?
a Cacique Indian. It's
Really?
an
Very
Indian from the Caribbean.
confused.
It's an Indian from the Cacique tribe. The Indians are Puerto Ricans.
I did not know
Oh.
that.
Dominicans are Indians. Whatever the hell else is down there.
I don't know if I don't know if we had quite
Cuban.
founded the island
Yeah,
yet.
so the islands, but were there any Ricans anywhere?
Were the islands founded then to
Because
know?
you know, Ricans are like roaches. We exist everywhere.
Really, I did not know Puerto Ricans were Cacique Indians. I know you tell me your mother, your grandparents
the first
were
Cacique.
I-
She was the mother of all Caciques.
so, what's everyone got planned for Christmas?
I should be having some family over. My brother, my sister.
Some family, not all family. Some.
Yeah.
They're keeping some out.
They can't make it.
Gotta be choosier. What are you doing, Mayor?
I'm working.
Ugh.
At the restaurant? It's open for Christmas? Oh, yes, because you're an Asian restaurant. And you're going to be busy.
Oh yeah.
You're the, what are you, the maitre d'?
Host and delivery. But I'll probably be hosting because a lot of people like eating in on Christmas.
Where is this located?
441 in between Kimberly and Yamato.
What's the name of it?
Boone's Asian Bistro. This is
You're
a
going to
plug.
be busy. You know, all of my people, they order in sushi
New
and
Year's,
Japanese
right?
on Christmas. No, Christmas, because everything else is closed.
Oh, you guys bombard the
Asian restaurants.
restaurants and nobody can get no food.
Yeah, there's like a 2-hour wait time, so hopefully it doesn't happen again this year.
So if I need food at 12 o'clock, at 10 o'clock, I gotta order it at 6?
Because everybody wants like pad thai, massaman curry, so the kitchen is booked. They can't do anything about that until that order's finished.
So what time is the best time to go order food?
Not on Christmas.
Not on Christmas.
Ever?
Ever.
Last year, Chuck went to pick up Chinese for Christmas because we were supposed to go to friends. They all came down with COVID the day before Christmas, so there was no going anywhere. So we went to order Asian food. Couldn't even get to the door. It was a 2-hour wait just to get into the door. I think I ended up making sandwiches or something. It was like crazy.
So if you want Asian food, go now, because the Jews are coming. It's all over.
That's
And
how you know
tip
you
good.
live in South Florida. Absolutely. How about you, Jayla? What are your plans?
Just chill with my family at home. Nothing crazy. or
Nothing
anything.
spectacular.
No.
You don't have like the eggnog and the hot nog and the coquito.
No.
want some eggnog.
Make it.
You can.
Yeah.
Of course you can.
Egg and nog.
When do you
Eggnog.
When do you open the gifts? At Sunday or Saturday? When is the gifts
On
open?
Christmas.
Which is Saturday.
That's Sunday.
Christmas Day
Yeah,
or Christmas
Christmas Day.
Eve? Because Christmas starts at 12 o'clock midnight. You do know that.
I'll be
I'm
asleep.
I'm an expert. My mother made me wait till 12:01.
See, my son's new family, they celebrate Christmas Eve. They do
Yeah,
everything Christmas Eve.
12
They
or
go
what?
to Mass, they
Yeah.
do Christmas, a big
She's
dinner on
Spanish.
Christmas Eve, yes.
Of course, all we Latinos like our stuff early. We ain't gonna wait for
So
the
they
next
do
day.
Christmas Eve. By Christmas Day, they're recuperating from Christmas Eve.
That's
so
why we don't work Monday, because we're recuperating from Sunday.
what are your plans?
Me? I'm going to Harry's on Saturday, coming home. I told Linda if she wanted to go to Mass, I would go. She
Nice.
doesn't know that. Now she does. And then Sunday, I get to benefit from cooking and hanging out with my son from 1 o'clock on. We'll see how that works out.
Very nice.
He's supposed to be barbecuing.
Cool.
You ever seen Freddie barbecue?
No.
Last
I've
time
only
he
seen
barbecued,
pictures.
he put himself in the corner and all the, he was like, it was fun.
And you get to see the kids,
I can see the boys.
which is
yeah.
kind of cool. Nice way to spend
Chio's in
Christmas.
Tampa. He's going to be sick, and
He's not
this cold
feeling
weather's
well.
coming in, and everybody in there is ill, but we wish him the best.
He's not feeling well, I know. That's a nice Christmas.
And I'm just going to,
Only in Florida can you barbecue on Christmas, is all I can tell you. Even when it's cold, the only place in the country you're going to be able to barbecue is Florida
not
this year.
true.
Where else?
In New York City, I barbecued on Christmas.
It's going to be 10 degrees.
Man, I could still go for some barbecue.
Still works.
What, on the radiator?
No, I had a grill outside, and I took corn and chicken. And
How do you go
everything.
outside in that weather and
In a
cook?
parka. It was funny because the park is by the door, the boots are by the door. So you slip in, you go, and you go back inside, and then you go back outside.
Say, Freddie, what's your favorite food to barbecue?
Anything that burns.
Anything that burns.
I like steaks and chicken. I shouldn't say this because Linda's going to make me barbecue for now. I haven't barbecued on a grill in 12 years.
Does it still
I
work, the
haven't.
grill?
It works. I just haven't. I haven't been in that.
I found in Florida the grills don't last very long. They kind of rust through, and then you,
gotta
got to
oil
cook
them
and
up.
it's,
You gotta oil them up. You gotta keep them clean. It ain't, set it and go.
you know, it's a whole lot of maintenance for life and things. Is all I can tell you.
But if it was makeup, you would do
Well,
it.
I was talking to someone yesterday, and she was telling me how she's not high maintenance, and I'm thinking, I wish I could say the same, but there is clearly no one that
How many hours does it take for you not to maintain a
Have you
day?
ever had like a portobello mushroom burger?
Yeah.
Oh, those are good.
Those are very good.
Bailey don't miss a beat when it comes to food.
I know, right?
All are good food.
I'm a little foodie.
All right, let's take a commercial break. When we come back, let's see what Coffee News has for our horoscopes for this week, going into Christmas and New Year's.
No, that's next week. Oh yeah, maybe.
Right? This is the
Next
week,
week.
so let's see what we got. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Love the Brooklyn Cafe? Don't miss out on some of the latest merch we have available. Need a new shirt? The Brooklyn Cafe has you covered. We have a variety of shirts in all sizes, ranging from the classic cafe shirt to the highly coveted colorful hot dog shirt. Need something for cold weather? Why not grab one of our cafe hoodies? Or you can snuggle up with one of our soft, silk, touch fabric blankets. The Brooklyn Cafe has everything you need, from clothing about the show to our signature coffee blends and mugs. Get it while supplies last.
Welcome to AMP2 TV, the first and only internet production company that's truly plugged in. When you're looking for a full-service internet radio, TV production company, discover AMP2 TV. AMP2 TV is a full-service media company that can provide all streaming videos, video studios, radio studios, and television studios. Call us today at 866-224-5422, for no business is too small to grow to be accounted. It's time for your message to be seen. Let AMP2 TV help get you there.
Being a successful woman in business means having the courage to own who you are. We understand the challenges faced by women, and we are here to help. Our team is here to develop the best strategy designed just for you. Your path is unique, and with the right tools, you can accomplish your dream. From radio to TV, from podcasting to magazines, we create the visibility to amplify your impact in business. At New Dawn Media, we are here to help bring your message forward and help your business flourish. It is time for your message to be seen and your voice to be heard. Contact us at 866-224-5422 or brooklyncafe.tv. Your voice can make a difference.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Here we go. We just stepped into the ring again, toe to toe. Tell me, when will this fighting end? Pain, it hurts. It just cuts me like a knife inside. Will you wrong? Or will you just leaving high? You always said that I've let you down so many times, but now you see that all I ever did was try to get your attention for just one little loving word, but now I'm gone, and our bridge is about to burn. I don't have to like you, but I love you. You're my flesh and blood. I don't have to like you, but I care. Tell me when we're just fighting in pain, it hurts. It just cuts me like a knife inside. Will you run? Or will you just leave it behind?
And we're back, and that song was our friend, I guess it's double C plus one.
Triple C. Double C plus one. Triple C.
Isn't that quad C? Because every
Not
time I
in the
say there's another
house.
C.
I wonder what it's like in Tennessee. I bet it's pretty cold.
I bet it is.
We had J.D. Danner in studio yesterday and J.C. Dreesen. You talk about a whole lot of initials, but what great music we had yesterday.
We had ABC and GFG. We had JD
And
and
J.C.
JC and ABC. It was a good show last night.
It was a great show last night. And next Thursday night, we have a special edition of Night Train coming to you just in time for the New Year's
Our
holiday,
friend, the piano man, is coming.
which is really cool. So I'm excited to have him back.
Maybe-
Everyone misses Night Train, I have to tell you.
I told you.
They miss the music.
I told you. Miss JC, CC.
So I think we're going to be bringing that back for at least for the beginning of the year, every other Thursday, 7:30.
Everyone?
Other Thursday. Are we a little tired? I'm still tired. All right, what do you got cooking there for
Questions.
horoscope?
You want to know? Let's do the trivia.
All right.
In what country is the Great Barrier Island? That's an easy one.
Australia. Oh, country. Well, Australia.
Australia?
It's a country. Yeah.
Great Barrier Island, guys.
Not reef.
Nobody's going to get this.
Country.
Yeah.
Can I get a hint?
Bahamas.
The first word is new.
New Guinea.
New Zealand.
New Zealand.
Yeah.
Let's go. There's only like 2 countries.
What is the largest organ of the human body? This one I know.
Skin.
That's what I always say. Skin is number one. Tom Hanks received his first Oscar nomination for which movie?
It's got to be Bailey's got to know that one.
I'm gonna guess Toy Story.
Nope. Further back.
Forrest Gump.
Further back.
Oh, I have no idea.
Sorry, there were 2 movies.
It was at Coney Island, and he went and asked for a wish.
I know. Is it big?
That's right.
Wow. What year was that? Does it say?
What year was big?
I'm guessing around the 80s.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you got 9 years. Okay.
What bird's genome
What?
Geno?
Geno was the first to be. Never mind. Let's move on. I can't even pronounce the question. Forget about answering it. All right, let's start with J-Lo.
You're
What is
funny.
your
When's
birthday?
your birthday?
My birthday is in February 17th.
What does that make you?
Pisces?
An Aquarius.
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 You're like right on the cusp, right?
Yeah.
Are you even-tempered or are you hot-tempered?
I would say I'm even temper.
Every Aquarius says that, and you should run. My brother used to say that too. Many Aquarians communicate through lofty, idealistic concepts. Is that you?
I guess. I don't know.
At midweek, you may have an opportunity to add a more practical element that others can readily follow. So she's a little complicated. Her practicality. She has lofty ideas.
Okay.
It's like a dreamer. It's good stuff. Aries. Who's in Aries? I don't know. Let me look around.
Me and Bailey.
The Bocce sisters. Okay. The distributing effects of a past issue may begin to dissipate now. Getting rid of some old baggage, are we?
I suppose so.
What do you think you might have learned? Did you learn from emptying out the bags?
Learn not to make the same mistakes again.
That's good.
So ominous.
Past issues are going to dissipate. I'm all in for those
And
things
you-
to dissipate. I'm done.
You
with
may
some of the
need
past
to
stuff.
wait a bit longer
Are you
to begin a new
And it can
plan.
help you. It can help you move
I
on
gotta
to
tell
greener
you,
pastures.
I don't think you can take it me any more than I can take myself at the moment.
tell
Am I
you,
right?
It's heavy lifting, but somebody's gonna do it. Mayor, what's yours?
Taurus.
The bull. Stubborn.
May 3rd.
Stubborn man. Are you itching to break free and try something different with your life?
Yeah,
Now may be the right time, especially if it involves connecting with a new romantic
No.
partner.
No. Cut the cameras.
Oh, my
I think Mayor is in love.
No.
Mayor's working too hard to have time to be in love.
He's in love, but he will never tell us just how much he's in love.
I'm in love with the
I'm in love with myself and the work.
He hides one.
How about you? How about Pisces?
Pisces is taking a month off.
I don't think so. The fish, the dreamer, the spiritual.
Aye. Pisces are known for being able to touch the invisible ethereal plane.
See that?
What's an ethereal?
Ethereal, spiritual.
Ethereal? Ethereal, Margaret. It's ethereal.
Ethereal.
Ethereal. Is it ethereal? Like I would use that word. I'm ethereal, you know what? I'm
It's
ethereal.
like where Ramona lives, on the ethereal plane of
Ramona.
spiritual. My angel over there.
Ramona is not even.
She's an angel.
So she lives on
That's
an
ethereal.
ethereal plane?
That's
Ether-
ethereal.
Is there anybody else in here etherealistic in play?
Bailey's a little ethereal.
No, Bailey's in left field, but that's a different. This week, however, you may be able to incorporate into your psyche some information of a more grounded nature. Now, why in the world would you try to ground a
You.
Pisces? That's like grounding a plane. What good is a plane on the ground?
But now I understand a lot more about you. You're really a Pisces.
I may switch.
And then
I have the ability. I had the ability in the ethereal
My
plane.
mom is such a Pisces.
Is she?
Oh, yeah.
What the hell does that mean?
My mom's such a Pisces.
Very ethereal, very spiritual.
Yep.
She's a fish.
Yeah, my mom is a fish.
Your mother is very charismatic. She has a lot of.
Yeah, that you're correct on.
She has a
She
lot
likes-
of things. She
she
likes
likes
to
fish.
constantly moving. She likes fish.
Yeah, she likes fish.
That's what it
And
was.
chicken. A lot of
Fish
things.
and chicken.
Is she a good cook, your mom?
Yeah,
Are you a good cook?
I try.
Who's better, you or your mom?
Well, we're different. That's all I can say. We're different.
Ethereum says, cut it out.
No, I'm looking at all these things that are keeping our government open, that we're not closing, they're not shutting the government down.
They
See
just
these new
passed a
acts that
million
they're
seven
passing?
too.
That's what I'm looking at.
What are you
All these
looking
new
at?
acts that they're passing.
What acts?
So there's a new act they're looking to pass for women to be able to have a break so they can pump. It's called the Pump Act.
Pump what?
Oh.
Breast milk.
Go do it.
But imagine that this is, I think it's nice that we're actually in this country realizing that there's a need for that.
I work with women that used to put a thing over, the kid was underneath there, and she was still typing away, and whoop!
So they're coming out with that. They're doing a lot. Pregnant Women Fairness Act called the Pump Act. The first requires employees to accommodate pregnant employees with things like extra bathroom breaks. The Pump Act also requires employers to give breastfeeding mothers time and space to pump their milk.
Let me ask you a question. Can a woman pump and put in the fridge and save it, or
Yes.
does it have to be fresh out of the
They
product?
can freeze it, refrigerate and freeze
So
it.
why don't women just freeze it and then?
But they gotta get it out.
And is that like a time thing, like at 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock? You can't just
Pretty
do
much.
whatever you want?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Good. Not
The
good.
fight to add these protections has been years in the making, with lawmakers on both sides of the aisle coming together to get it done. There's also an $8 billion child care and development block grant, which offers financial assistance for low-income families to afford child care.
Good stuff.
So there's a lot of good things actually
Any
that
bad
they're putting
stuff?
forward. I have not seen it. Well, I have not seen anything really bad at the moment.
I heard that the 42 migrant bill is the one holding everything up. I don't know have they decided what they're going to do with that?
I don't even see that. I see TikTok is banned from federal devices now.
Oh,
You heard about TikTok in China and their
Yeah.
agreement and all that? Do you believe that?
I
There's a lot of noise for something that's not true.
I've heard a lot of crazy stuff. I can't really say. So, because I'm not really the most educated.
But do
on
you
it.
know that when you download TikTok, they put it on, they had a company and the guy show you what happens. Everything you buy, Amazon, all that, they keep track of it.
I
Yeah.
think they do that on all social media.
I
I think even when you and I are talking right now, when we close this, our social media accounts
The
are going
f-
to
the-
target ads that come on them
Yeah,
right
the
now.
phones do that. I see Alexa, she glows. I said, Alexa, why are you listening to me? Freddie, I'm not listening to you. Yes, you are. So,
That's
because how'd you
scary.
answer the
That's
freaking
really scary.
answer the question?
Yeah.
It's scary, right? I mean, it's answering me, so it must be listening.
Maybe it's haunted.
It's not haunted. It's just listening devices are everywhere.
So there's a lot of stuff. They're also having a pay bump for troops and more money for veterans medical care, which is well needed. More funding going toward children's mental health programs and to help those suffering from substance abuse, again, well needed. And now they're saying businesses are required to automatically enroll employees in a 401k retirement and savings plan. But I'm assuming there must be businesses of a certain size, not small businesses.
I got a question. If you were president of this country for 24 hours, 24, and then that's it, what would you do?
Assuming what you wanted to do would get passed, or just your
You
ideas?
can be the king for 20. Everything you want to do, you can do. Anything you want to do has to be done.
Jalen's shaking her head no.
I would never want that job.
For 24 hours?
No.
But you think about everything you could do.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's just, I think being the president is such a terrible thing, honestly. Like, it's a terrible job.
Would you do away with the presidency?
No. I wouldn't want to be in that position of power, though. I think it's,
So you wouldn't do anything with it? You just sit there and say, no, I don't want to do it?
and I wouldn't take it.
Given the opportunity to change everything or anything for 24 hours?
I mean, I don't know, what I could change with that, though.
Anything, everything.
In 24 hours, you think you can make changes? You did. What would you do?
You know all the money we spend in this country that goes out, whether it's in armament buys or feeding or whatever, all the money, every nickel from $1 to penny one, all of it. I would stop everything for 24 hours, take all that money and feed everybody in this country. And I would take it and feed them. I would clothe them. You know, there were kids in Pennsylvania. I remember I went there one time and these children were living in their car. I would stop all the nonsense, all of the stupidness for 24 hours. And then after you did it and it went back to the way it was, then you realize that you can. That's the part I don't get.
That you can make a difference in so many
Of
lives?
course, if you want to. See, what we lack of is not information, not creativity, it's none of that. It's want. Do we want to better our country? Not the person, the country. Because everybody tells me when I ask them this question, I want all that money. I want to have a mountain of money. What are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with all that?
No, I'd love to give access to these kids for medical care, health care, those that
all that
need-
money. Trillions. I'm talking about trillions of money that goes out.
And we've heard stories, right, that people try to get adaptive equipment for their kids with special needs, and the price is so crazy. Handicap accessible vans. Can't afford all of these things.
Can't do it. I remember there was I think it was COVID, and there was a law firm across the street giving out turkeys
for Thanksgiving, right?
And I got 2. I didn't need 2. I got 2. I gave one away. And then I started calling everybody. Come on down, get a turkey. And they're giving them away. And then they wanted to take them all and hand them out to the homeless. If you go to I-95 along the highway, inside those bushels, you know, inside the trees, and then there are people living in there.
Did you read this from Coffee News?
Right.
Pretty camels.
Yes, I read that.
Getting a Botox injection is something some people do to improve their appearance of aging skin. In Saudi Arabia, however, camel breeders have been known to beautify their animals with Botox. At the annual King Abdulaziz Camel Festival, breeders can enter their animals in a camel beauty contest. Cheating by the way of Botox injections and other methods is not allowed. But the prize money of approximately $66 million is a powerful temptation. And some camels and their owners are kicked out of the competition for trying to get around the rules. Their festival also offers races and other activities to honor this important animal. Can you imagine entering your camel in a beauty contest and injecting it with Botox
No,
to
you're
make it
not
more beautiful?
allowed to.
I know, but their thought process is they would like to.
You know the camel is one of the ugliest animals on the planet.
Yeah.
My God, they have bad teeth. They got bad breath. They're ugly. Ugh.
Why do you think they're so prized and important, though, in the Middle East?
Because in That's all desert. That's like the vehicle that goes across the sands. If it wasn't for the camel, humans wouldn't be able to cross the desert.
But don't you find that so amazing? And I have to say it's God, or you can also say evolution. Place the certain animals where they need to be to do what they need to do to help mankind, right? We've got the iguanas. I'm not sure what they're doing here. But you don't see camels in Florida. You see them in the Middle East doing what they have to do right from the beginning of time. That we're all celebrating Christmas, right? From the beginning of time, the
you should have
camel
told me you
was
wanted
there.
a camel for Christmas. I'll get you a camel.
Well, you know, when
And
we
they
were in
poop-
Israel once, they
and they
did
poop a lot.
offer my dad like 7 camels for me, for my dowry, if I was to stay. My dad quickly refused the 7 camels, but yes. I remember walking out of the wall, and you walk out, and they go, I will give you 7 camels and 3 chickens. And I went, excuse me? If you leave her here, that will be her dowry. Can you believe this was actually a conversation to me? Only me, right? I'm only 7 camels, but I guess that's a big dowry considering camels are so well.
It doesn't seem real. Like,
I was in high school and I don't think you
oh
what?
my God.
I know.
Now, do you know the camel not only is important for travel, but their skin, meat, and is also important. And the number one reason you have a camel is for camel's milk.
Camels what? Camels what?
Camel's milk.
Is it non-allergic?
Camel milk is often the only regular food source for its owners. So normally that's all they drink.
Because you can't carry. How much water can you carry, I guess, across the desert?
So the camel serves a big purpose in the human race.
Pretty amazing, right? $66 million though for a camel beauty contest. That I have to tell you is something really interesting.
How come some camels have 2 humps and 1 hump, or no hump?
Is it a male, female?
I don't know. We're gonna find out. But they, you know, they have 3 sets of eyelids. That's how they can see in the desert. They got 3 sets of eyelids.
But don't you find that amazing how these animals are adaptive and have adapted to their environment? So 3 eyelids, the humps, the milk. Like Mother Nature has given them everything they need to survive in these conditions.
How long does a camel carry its baby before it gives it birth?
Wait, that's
Camels are mammals.
isn't it a thing where like animals give birth way quicker than humans? So like, what, like
This animal is 14 months.
oh, okay, never mind.
Wow.
And they're always born white, and then they turn brown. They're always born, the camel's always born white. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
How cool is that though?
It's pretty cool. Pretty.
Did you think our show would actually go into the camel discussion
No,
today?
we're really at the bottom of the barrel here.
No, I think it's pretty fascinating if you think about how Mother Nature creates what it needs to create. Anyone watch Downton Abbey?
I never watched it.
Have you watched it, Jalen?
I've seen an episode of it. I've never really watched it. but-
I've never really watched, but I was watching the news this morning, and apparently the family of Downton Abbey, their ancestors go back to Egypt. So they did this whole Christmas tree to go back to the forefathers of Egyptian times. They may have found the tomb of Cleopatra, though. That's kind of cool.
Again, do you know that the camel doesn't store any water in the hump?
Really?
No, they're not made for hump for water storage.
What are
I
they
thought
made
they
for?
were.
No, the camel has the blood in the water in its blood, and they're born without humps. How you like that? They're humpless.
What's the difference between 1 hump and 2?
And how long do you think a camel lives for?
20 years.
50 years.
I'd say I have to say a long time.
That's long.
Do camels, are they in pain when you ride them?
No.
No.
Parents can live up to 100 years.
Yeah.
They tend to make the discomfort known. So the answer is yes.
Really? Then why do we ride them?
Because, I don't know.
So you get from one place to another.
And do you know that the camel cries?
Oh.
Tears flow out of her eyes?
Wow.
Like if she loses her baby or something, you'll see a camel cry. Do camels bite humans?
Yeah. That's
Damn right they will.
I heard zebras will. I heard zebras bites are the worst.
Do they have sharp teeth on them in their fly?
But-
You know,
I
they
heard
vomit
have
on
blood.
you. That's the defense.
But don't you
mechanism.
find it amazing all the different species of animals that live on this planet, and they all
What's the
have
most interesting species you like?
I heard zebras are like downright demonic.
The blobfish.
I think how they've adapted, like the giraffes have adapted right their necks so they can eat the top of the trees. The camels do what they need to do in the desert so they can adapt to their conditions.
Now, do you know why? The humps are fat. A camel can go 15 days without drinking water because it will eat the fat in its hump, in its bloodstream.
It's,
How you like that?
you know, I don't know much about these animals, but I do find it amazing that they can adapt to be where they need to be and do what they have to do. That I think is fascinating.
And a camel will pee all the time. Every 5 minutes, a camel pees.
I've always been fascinated by the theory of evolution. And
It's like a big litter box in the desert, right? So just do what you got to do and keep going.
That's funny.
Think about that. It's like timeless.
Who drinks the most water? What mammal?
Elephants.
Nope. You would think though, that's good. But
Horse.
nope. The cow.
Drinks the most water?
100 gallons of water a day.
For what?
Because I guess they got to bring down the grass or something. I don't know.
I got to tell you, that's unbelievable.
Is camel pee toxic?
I guess so.
Where does that come from? Where did that come from?
It says it could be deadly. Holy smokes!
Don't drink it.
drink it.
Guess I won't be drinking camel pee.
And you can see where this Christmas is going.
Do whales get thirsty?
That's a good question. It's like, do fish sleep?
What?
They don't.
I know
think
fish
they
sleep with their eyes open. They do.
No, sharks do sleep, but they have to keep moving. I think I remember that. Yeah.
So that's what you think. Do they keep moving, or what do? They float if they go to sleep, or they just keep going?
They like fall asleep in the current.
They fall asleep in the current?
Yeah, so that like technically water's still moving through their gills, but they're like not swimming. I like saw that somewhere. I don't remember.
Fun facts.
Well, the whale is surrounded by water, so it does not drink. It drinks water. We're going to read about that right now. But it doesn't need to drink water, and it doesn't dehydrate. Even though it eats plants and all that that's salty, it doesn't need water. Now, do you know how? Now, you know a whale is a mammal. It has breasts. Do you know that? And that's how they... Yes,
They
right,
feed
whale
their
milk.
young?
That's how they feed their young. Yeah, whale milk. He knows. He knows all about the whale milk.
Very big one.
Whale milk, camel milk, and I guess this all came about because the new act for our healthcare, they're allowing women now to pump.
They don't have sweat glands.
And I can actually say women because we're the only ones that can do that.
What?
Have breast milk.
Oh, they drink water through their body fat. How you like that?
You guys ever go to the dolphins? You ever go visit the dolphins, like in SeaWorld and the Miami Aquarium and stuff like that?
Not when I was. I haven't been there since I was like very young. Like, I haven't seen like dolphins live since I was like a little kid.
You guys never went to Tampa and swam with the dolphins? I did that.
Maybe once for my little sister's birthday, but that was it.
I did that. You got to give them something to eat, otherwise they don't swim with you.
All right, here's my quote of the day. Worry never robs tomorrow of its sorrow. It only saps today of its strength.
Wow. Very powerful.
How you like that?
It's very good. Where'd you get that?
Coffee news.
Coffee news. Get your coffee
Worry never
news
robs
on.
tomorrow of its sorrow. It only saps today of it. Right. So if you're sitting and worrying today about something that's going to happen tomorrow, you're going to be wiped out today, and tomorrow
Tomorrow you wipe that in.
will still be tomorrow.
That's what I like about tomorrow. You don't know what's coming. It's like a box of chocolates.
You never know if you can actually do something against all odds until you actually try it.
True that.
Right? You never know until you try. All right, we're going to take another commercial break. When we come back, we're going to wrap up our Christmas Eve morning show. So stay tuned. Give us a call. Katie says it is 19 degrees in Houston. Katie, honey, it's only going to get colder, so bundle up. We'll be right back.
Love the Brooklyn Cafe? Don't miss out on some of the latest merch we have available. Need a new shirt? The Brooklyn Cafe has you covered. We have a variety of shirts in all sizes, ranging from the classic cafe shirt to the highly coveted colorful hot dog shirt. Need something for cold weather? Why not grab one of our cafe hoodies? Or you can snuggle up with one of our soft silk touch fabric blankets. The Brooklyn Cafe has everything you need, from clothing about the show to our signature coffee blends and mugs. Get it while supplies last.
welcome to AMP2 TV, the first and only internet production company that's truly plugged in. When you're looking for a full-service internet radio, TV production company, discover AMP2 TV. AMP2 TV is a full-service media company that can provide all streaming videos, video studios, radio studios, and television studios. Call us today at 866-224-5422, for no business is too small to grow to be accounted. It's time for your message to be seen. Let AMP2 TV help get you there.
Being a successful woman in business means having the courage to own who you are. We understand the challenges faced by women, and we are here to help. Our team is here to develop the best strategy designed just for you. Your path is unique, and with the right tools, you can accomplish your dream. From radio to TV, from podcasting to magazines, we create the visibility to amplify your impact in business. At New Dawn Media, we are here to help bring your message forward and help your business flourish. It is time for your message to be seen and your voice to be heard. Contact us at 866-224-5422 or brooklyncafe.tv. Your voice can make a difference.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
I'm fascinated
No.
though. I'm reading on the history of the poinsettia. This
No.
beautiful Christmas flower was not in Bethlehem with the camels. It was actually founded in Mexico.
We will explore the possible. Don't be snapping that thing. There is a white liquid to that plant. Yes, I know that.
And they're saying that the sap, this white milky sap, has medicinal values.
I heard it's very toxic. And with you get ill just looking at the sun.
That it helps breasts of nursing mothers increase their milk production, and they also use it as a depilatory, which removes hair. Even today they say, if you boil the leaves to create a remedy for OBGYN hemorrhaging, and if you happen to be bitten by a snake, the locals say, there's nothing better than boiled root of this tree. Interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, drink it. It'll cure everything. It's going to be 6 foot under.
And how it became known for Christmas? When the missionaries saw the red and green colors of this local plant, it happened to burst every December. They knew how they had the perfect fill-in. When they needed something for the holiday flora of choice for the emperor.
Good. Tell the emperor to chill. Just don't touch it. Don't be putting it on your face. None of that. Because you're going to bring it on a rash. And they're going to say, well, no, they didn't say this. They don't tell you the bad. They only tell you the folklore. Now, did you guys know that the platypus still exists?
The platypus still exists? Why?
And what is it? What platypus? What do they
I have
do?
no idea.
What is the purpose of a platypus?
They used to hunt them down to eat them.
No, that's wait. They did that. I thought that was the dodo.
That's the other thing. The dodo bird
That
doesn't
exists
fly.
too?
It
No,
doesn't
that's
fly, so it used to jump off the cliff. There's still a few, maybe 1 or 2 dodos.
Yeah, right
The dodo bird. But the platypus still exists. Do you know what a platypus looks like?
Don't they have like this beak that's like flat and then kind of long?
Like a duck beaver hybrid.
And what's the purpose of a platypus?
To
To be
platter,
weird, I
to
guess.
platter
To poison
around.
people?
Isn't it interesting? There's so many animals that we do not know a lot about. Things
That's
that
okay. I don't need to.
I think we go to school when we're young. We should probably go to school when we're older so we can appreciate the things that make you go, why?
Fun fact about platypuses: their elbows contain like a neurotoxin.
How would you know that?
I looked it up.
Why were you eating one?
Maybe.
And Jalen, you know about platypuses as well? Is it platypus or platypuses? Are they plural? Sorry, you brought it up.
I guess platypi.
Platypi.
Thank you. That is correct.
Platypi. And on that note, everyone, we're going to wrap up our morning show. Have a wonderful Merry Christmas.
Platyply to
Happy
you.
Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa for everyone who celebrates. Just be joyful. Hug your children. be kind to each other, and we will see you Tuesday. Actually, Monday is a day off. 9 a.m. drive time. Be safe.
Enjoy the day.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show. My mug is empty, and you know what that means.
I think it means it's time for a coffee refill.
As we prepare for other shows here at the Amp Media Production Studios.
Tune in for more fun and laughs at 12 o'clock for our afternoon show.
And remember to like, follow, and subscribe on our page.
Have a great morning, everyone. Stay safe and be kind to each other.
And don't